This is probably a question you don't like to answer, but have you ever felt like your sex drive disappeared? Like you still love your spouse, but that spark just isn't there? You're not crazy, and you are not the only one. Up to half of women will struggle with low libido at some point in their life. And guys, listen to this. After age 35, your testosterone begins to drop. If you've been having issues in your sex life, are you ready to talk about what nobody else is willing to talk about? Welcome to the married life. Hey, I'm Joe, and today we are breaking down 7 truths about sex drive that might explain what's been happening in your marriage and how to reconnect. And listen, you want to stick around because truth of number 6 could completely reframe how you see intimacy. Number 1, low desire doesn't mean you're broken. Listen, I've talked with so many couples who whisper things like, something just must be wrong with me. I just don't want sex anymore. But listen, low libido does not mean something's wrong with you. Ladies, you're not broke. Men, you are not broke. It usually just means that your body or your mind is signaling that there's something deeper going on. See, when Krissy and I were younger in our marriage, there were seasons when one of us wanted intimacy more than the other, and it created tension. Not because we didn't love each other, but because we didn't understand what was happening beneath the surface. Desire changes, and that's okay. What's not okay is believing that you're broken because of it. There's a second thing. Stress is one of the biggest libido killers. Listen, let me paint this picture for you. You've got a long day at work. You got emails. You got errands. You got kids. You got soccer practice. You got dinner. You got bedtime, right? By the time you get to your bedtime, you're exhausted and your brain is still spinning. Your body might be in bed, but your mind is still to-do list mode. Any women agree with that? If you can agree with that, just comment me below. I see you. I see you, okay? Stress and anxiety are like hitting a mute button on your sex drive. When your nervous system is in overdrive, your body doesn't feel safe enough to connect sexually. And this is what happens so many times in our relationships. We think that she just doesn't want me or he doesn't just want me, not realizing that no, they're just stressed out. They're exhausted. Their mind is on overdrive. It's never shutting off. I had a guy tell me before that, my wife doesn't want me anymore. And after a few conversations, it turned out that she was just mentally overloaded. It wasn't rejection, but it felt like rejection. It was exhaustion. And sometimes the fix for our low libido isn't the bedroom. It's learning to create peace outside of it. So let me ask you this. Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling burnt out? Are you feeling worn out? Are you always on the go? What can you remove from the world that you keep saying yes to make sure that you're saying yes to yourself first and foremost, so you're in a healthy spot? And for number 2, that you can say yes to your spouse. See, marriage is a sacrifice. Krissy and I say this all the time, that the healthiest marriages are 2 servants trying to outserve one another. There are things you're going to have to give up to make sure that you can serve each other in the bedroom. And that means, again, doing self-evaluation, like, am I on go all the time? Is my foot on the gas 100% of the time? This might be a season that kids don't do sports. This might be a season that you're not in a small group. This might be a season where you say no to certain outings, certain parties, certain festivities, whatever it is, to say yes to yourself for health, to say yes to your spouse for health. The third thing, when it comes to low libido, hormones. Hormones play a huge role, but they're not the whole story. Okay, guys, listen to this. This one really hits home for me. When I was in my late 30s, I noticed my energy drive diving. My confidence felt different. I had brain fog. Matter of fact, I wasn't depressed, but I felt like there was just this like shadow, like it's like, I'm not depressed. I'm doing what I love, but I'm not feeling fulfilled right now. And I'm telling you what, I noticed this when my wife, who was tired, because again, ladies, always tired, always on the go, especially with kids. When I noticed myself being tired after I put my kids to bed and not having enough energy for sex, I knew something was wrong. I still wanted to have sex. I just didn't have energy. So I got my hormones checked. And sure enough, testosterone was way, way, way lower than it should be. Matter of fact, my doctor said, I actually don't even know how you have a sex drive with how low your testosterone is. Now, listen, guys, that's not something to fear. It's something to understand. Again, testosterone can drop 1% each year after 35. We have to do something about it. And there's so many natural ways, because you might be like, I don't want to do, TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. There are so many natural ways to boost your testosterone, but it does not happen automatically. You have to be intentional about it with the things you eat, with your exercise, with the supplements that you are taking. Like I said, there's a lot of different things out there. Or maybe you're like, you look up TRT, go get your hormones checked out, and you start doing TRT. There's just ways, but it won't fix itself. Again, 1% every year after age 35, your testosterone will drop. And for women, your hormones shift during ovulation, right? Postpartum, menopause. But hormones aren't everything. They're a factor. They're not your identity. So if you get them checked, make adjustments, right? But here's the thing. Don't stop there. Desire also comes from emotional connection, safety, and spiritual unity. This leads to number 4 when it comes to low libido. Emotional connection drives physical connection. If the heart isn't open, the body won't follow. I remember a season where Krissy and I, we were just off. We even said, we just feel off, It's not like we were fighting. We just weren't connecting with each other. We were parenting, we were working, we're busy. And sex kind of just started feeling like another task, which you never want it to, right? Like you want to be something that's connecting and enjoyable and passionate and adventurous. But what changed wasn't more date nights or new techniques. It was rebuilding emotional connection. And once we started talking and praying together and laughing again, the physical part naturally reignited. Emotional intimacy is like the thermostat of desire. If it's cold emotionally, it's going to be cold physically. At least number 5, comparison quietly kills desires. Like you might not think about it this way, but comparing your sex life to your past, to a friend's, to movies, right? Like, every movie we see, right? That it's just like, oh, it's just amazing. And the way that it's like, listen, no, like that's not real life. Okay. That is not real life. It's going to kill your satisfaction if you fall into this comparison trap. Like there is no win in comparison. There's no such thing as a normal sex drive. There's no such thing as normal frequency. When you compare, you move out of gratitude and into pressure. And pressure always kills passion. Like I've had to remind myself this. My marriage doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Your marriage does not have to look like mine. My marriage doesn't have to look like yours. It just needs to be honest, loving, and growing. So instead of asking, are we normal? We want to ask, are we connected? Have you asked your spouse that lately? And then here's the thing. Lean in to their answer. Do you need more date nights? Do you need more questions? Do you need more help in your relationship? Matter of fact, I have a free Skool link below if you need Christian community as a married couple, that we have a community on there, and we put up different things like questions to ask on a date night. There's deep questions, and then there's surface level questions, because some people, they're like, I'm just trying to be friends again with my spouse. We have friendship questions, how to reignite that friendship. And we have intimacy questions, how to talk about something I actually want to try in the bedroom. Or maybe it's this. Are we connected? Are we connected emotionally? Are we connected spiritually? Are we just roommates again? Like, is that what happened? The kids, the work, the busyness of life, have we become roommates? We got to begin to have these honest conversations to fight against low libido, which moves into number 6. Desire changes. And that can actually be a gift. Hear me out. What most couples don't realize is libido changes through life, and it's not a curse, it's an invitation. See, when Krissy and I hit different seasons, right? Pregnancy and postpartum and burnout and low testosterone and all these things, like we had to learn and lean in to each other. And that process actually drew us closer. Like Krissy, as her hormones had been changing and going up and down, I remember us having a conversation and she's just like, thank you so much for listening. And because she knows, she's like, I know you have desires. She's like, I have desires too. They're just not there. My drive's not there. She's like, and I know you have a sex drive, right? And she's like, but thank you for like this season helping me get healthy and not just pressuring me. That season in our marriage, even though it was hard, it brought us closer together. Your seasons of marriage change, but when you lean in with curiosity instead of shame, you find new ways to pursue each other, not pressure each other. You find new ways to connect emotionally, to connect spiritually, to connect physically. Desire isn't dead. It just matures. And this leads to number 7. You can rebuild your drive together. If you felt distant or disconnected, please hear this. It's not too late. Your sex drive can return. Your intimacy can grow, and it might take time. New habits, better communication, sometimes even professional help, but it's possible. Okay. We've watched so many couples who throughout their marriage, they thought this was over, rekindle a desire through vulnerability and through grace. Don't chase the feelings first. Chase the connections. The feelings will follow. So here's my question to you. Out of those 7 truths, which one hit home for you? I want you to drop in the comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If this helped you in your marriage in any way, I want you to hit that subscribe button. And like I shared below, if you're looking for community, people to talk with, like literally talking live with, join our Skool community. It's free below. We have a free Skool community where people converse. And then if you're looking for more one-on-one coaching, we have our group coaching on there that you'll see that you can purchase and move up a tier to be able to get that. Maybe you're looking for more videos. We have that on there. We have things to help you grow in your marriage. Hey, I want to see you in our community, or I want to see you in the next video that I'm going to put right here. See you there.